months of recording, Justin leaves the security of the studio walls behind and starts the real work of promoting an album.
That's what I don't think I was ready for.
Find out if he has what it takes to launch his album.
Brittany, 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 Janet, Janet, Janet. It's strange being on your own because you second guess some things sometimes, you know. Sometimes the nervousness turns into a little bit of insecurity and you start to go, am I doing the right thing by taking this picture? Am I doing the right thing by, you know, doing this certain song? But in the end, as long as it feels like you and you like it, you can't feel bad about it.
We want to make sure that we get every cover, we get every magazine, we get every radio station. That way, if for some reason it wasn't successful, we can't come back and say, well, we should have did this and we should have did that.
This is what happens when you put a record together. You have to promote it. Actually, what we're doing is we're shooting a photo shoot for a magazine, CD cover, 17 magazine. This, taking pictures. But I guess it has to be done. So, that's why we're here.
Watch out, boy. Get back then. Watch how you acting.
Back here.
That's my Pharrell impression. Keep your eyes open, Justin. I can't, man. Yeah, you can. Don't say that. I'm gonna kick your ass, man.
A lot of the photo shoots I've been doing lately, just more natural. And man, my eyes watering. It's so bright out here. Just more natural and unrehearsed, because that's the way I kind of feel like the album is, really. Very unrehearsed and raw. So
why not make the image go with the music? That's smart. In case you were wondering what it looks like. Everything looks good.
no matter what we came up with concept-wise, I knew by working with Stephen Klein that I was going to get a one-of-a-kind picture. And that, to me, is what it's all about, because an album cover is remembered forever. I'm tired. It's all for the greater good of me. As if there wasn't enough to do with all the photo shoots and hoopla and interviews. We're releasing the first single to radio and clubs and the DJs and stuff next week. So I'm very nervous.
It's time for a huge debut tonight. Not many songs can debut at #1 after they were played for the very first time just a few hours ago. Ladies and gentlemen, live on Kiss FM, #1 tonight, my homie Justin Timberlake, and of course the track is called Like I Love You on Kiss FM. What up, Justin?
Finally, when it went, he was, you know, very nervous, but in LA was the first place to actually play it, and they played it on the morning show on Rick D's, and that night it was the #1 most requested on a radio station in LA, so that made him feel good. And then a bunch, about 22 stations had the record the next day. It was like, wow.
It's first day of rehearsals, and we're gonna go like 2 or 3 days. Just me and choreographer. This is Marty, and Marty actually worked on Girlfriend, which you can cut to that right now. I know how you MTV cats are. You'll cut to like, boom, da-da, my girlfriend, and you'll cut back. So, you know, he did that. And,
what you just saw.
Yeah, what you just saw.
Was that similar thing? You know what I'm saying?
Marty did Girlfriend, choreographed Girlfriend, and I just love his style. And his style goes with what I wrote so much. On top of that, he's just a badass choreographer.
Justin is amazing in the sense that he can see something and emulate it, if not the first time, at least by the second or third time.
I just wrote whatever came through my heart, you know, and that's what this album is about. And that's what this performance is about, you know, it's about just doing it on my own. I think I have to prove this to myself, most of all, because I went this far with it. To me, it's a chance to show my own heat. It's today went very well. I'm starting to get everything to flow in my system as far as the choreography goes, but now I think it's going to be about me figuring out everything in between. Because not only, like I said before, not only do we have a video to think about, we have the VMA performance to think about too. So,
14 years later.
Survived it once, but hey. I wanted this video to look simple and raw, just like the song. The black one? So this is what all the rehearsals have led up to. Going in for the first shot. We'll see how it goes. I'm excited. It's gonna be cool.
I wasn't here yesterday, so this is the first time I'm seeing some of the stuff from yesterday. And very, very impressed.
I love it, man. It's got an edge to it, you know what I'm saying? I think that's very important. I want this video to look clean. I want some of the shots to almost feel like accident. I didn't want the video to feel like this big thing, like these big CGI effects, you know? There's time for all that. To me, I wanted it just to be simple, you know, and kind of shoot in locations that I felt comfortable and let me kind of do my thing.
So, how's it feeling in LA at this point, Joel? Did you get any retail requests?
Yeah, absolutely. Those who have heard it are just, they're buzzing about it.
Right?
Yeah, it sounds great.
Chicago, Linda.
Chicago, it's funny because the DJs on B96 were begging people, please stop calling, we'll play it in the next hour.
Is that right? That's great.
It's madness.
The video was shot last week in LA. It was directed by Diane Martel. Justin's going to kick it off tonight on the VMAs here in New York, premiering the new single live.
Those people that have questions about how is Justin going to be without the other four guys, what's he going to do by himself on stage, how are the fans going to react to him, will all be answered.
Yeah, I do have to perform at the VMAs, don't I?
It's gonna be stepping out to the world, man, saying here I am, and here is who I am, 100%.
It's not like 4 other dudes standing up there with me. It's just me.
There's a weird factor to it because when he looks to the left, to the right, those 4 guys are not going to be there.
The reason that I made this album was primarily for myself, but also because there's a whole piece of me that I feel like I want to show the world.
Coming up next on Album Launch, find out how Justin really felt before his debut performance.
And as soon as I sneezed, I said, oh,
and how the public responded afterwards.
I just think people misunderstood what I was trying to do.